place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race.
Alright y'all, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made my tulle bows, which I made it straight out of the, and I was calling it Tulle. One of my subscribers let me know that it's tulle. So we're making them out of tulle bows, tulle mesh. Okay, so this video is going to show you how to make these bows, and it's very quick and simple. The only thing that may be time consuming is when you lay it out to cut them, but other than that, it's really not time consuming at all. You can make a quick bow out of this tulle in less than 5 minutes. So it took me a little while because I cut so much at a time, because as you can see I have a lot of different bows. So in this video I will be showing you how to make these bows out of the tulle that you can, look at this one, isn't that cute, that you can get from Dollar Tree. Alright, I have one more over here. Let me show you. And y'all gotta excuse, like, I have stuff still everywhere. Everywhere, y'all. You gotta have space for this stuff, but that's another one. That is so cute, but I just wanted to show y'all this video because this is just how to make your baskets look a little bit more cuter, more elegant, and just bring them out, okay? So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you have any comments, just comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot of different content coming up, and I hope you all are liking what's going on. But look at that, y'all. You can make this in under like 3 minutes. The tool only costs $1, or you can get the bulk roll, what I recommend doing, from Burton and Burton.com. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna get started on our bows. First, we're gonna need different kinds of tulle. I was calling it Tulle, T-U-L-L-E, but we're gonna need different kind of tulle. The mesh, I actually got this from Burton and Burton. These, this one I got off of Amazon. I like that shimmer. I got this one and this one from Amazon. I actually have so many different rolls because I use these with my balloon bouquets. I got this from Dollar Tree. I recently got this. It was in the Easter stock, but I figured to go with some of the kids baskets that I have, this will be a good idea for that. And even for some of the LGBTQT baskets, this would go good for it. So I got this from Dollar Tree. This one I got from a wholesale party store here in Atlanta. This was $1.75 for this big old roll. It is a lot of mesh in there. I didn't even find out how many yards it was, but it makes a lot of bows, okay? So these are the thinner mesh, which you can see right through my hand. The ones at Burton, you can see right through my hands as well, but you can just tell that they are definitely a little thicker. These are more mesh, and these are kind of more sheer to me, the feel of it, more fabric-y, really thin. And as you can see, if I fold these, it's just a lot thicker. All right, so I have all of my color meshes. I got this one from Dollar Tree as well. The ones that they have at Dollar Tree, you probably can make about 2 bows off of it. So besides that, I use different things to put in my center. I have these roses that I got from Dollar Tree. I have them in white and in red. I also have these that I got from Dollar Tree, different little small hearts. And when I want a bigger heart, I just take these and I break it off, and that gives me my heart to fit in the center. I have these in red and in pink. I find myself using these more than I use these because they're way bigger. Unless I'm doing the kids bows, then those smaller ones are okay. Next, I do have this mat that you can get from Dollar Tree. Alright, they have these at Dollar Tree, a size mat. You can use these, but I'm going to use my cricket mat today. And you can just use these to measure out your length. And let me tell y'all, one thing about me, I know people do their thing the way they do their things, and they may be more professional. They have their measurements down pat. They might say 4 inches, and then it's going to be cut right at 4 inches on both sides. But when I'm doing stuff like this, decorating, I can be off by 1 inch. I can be off by 1/2 inch. So, my way is just the fastest way that I do it. It's the way that you can do it and be exactly right, but I just kind of do stuff to get it done because I'm a busy person. I just have to get stuff done. Okay? So, this is just my way. I'm not going to knock nobody else's way, but I'm just going to show you my way. And to I feel like my way is just a quicker. It's just so easy, y'all. It's just so easy. So what I've already pre-cut some mesh. And honestly, I would have to sit here and I like when it's all the way even, completely flushed out. So I'm gonna wait on that, okay? I'll do that one next. I'll start with my white. So, why is my white the same way? And I just laid it down. I just cut this for this video and laid it down, and it's out of order. So, I want everything to be up and down the same, okay? So, let me just show you what I'm doing when I'm cutting. Oh, I also want to let you know I have my pipe cleaners. I didn't really too much know, but yeah, that's what these are. They're this just wire that I got these from Amazon. I can leave a link in the description down below so that you can have the link to the mesh that I got, the glitter one, and the link to the pipe cleaners. So I bought this pack. If you can see the code, these are the pipe cleaners that I got from Amazon. And I was using these for my when I do balloons. So I had them a while, and then I saw that, wow, I can just use them to help me wrap my bags when I'm ready to get them tight and stuff like that. Alright, so because we're using these individually, it don't have to be exactly the size, but I just like to have it at least the same size. So sometime I would take this and then cut it some more. So all I did was I roll it out as long as I want on my mat, and then I just start cutting. These things, know they want to stick together so bad. Alright, so I will roll it out on my mat to how long I would want my bow to be. And normally, if I'm doing these baskets, I want it, because you got to think of it, how long you want it. And then once you pinch it in the middle, that's basically going to give you what size you're going to end up with. So, if you roll off a little bit, pinch it midway of how much you've rolled out, that'll give you an estimate of how long your bow ends are going to look. So, I want my bow to be kind of long. If I pinch here, that tells me that that's how much I have on the side. So that's about how much I'm going to cut off. And once I take my arm, I hold down the mesh, and that's how I get my cut. Now, once I got my first one, now you can line it up to have all your bows completely match up. What I'm doing is just putting them on these Valentine Day baskets to sell, so it's nothing that has to be perfectly sized or something like that. But if you're doing these professionally and you're going to resell them or something like that, then you would want to measure your bows just to get them to the same size as the other ones, you know, to be professional, okay? But when we're doing these Valentine Day baskets or any kind of baskets, we gonna just do what we do, and we not gonna have to stop each time to make sure that is the right size. We not gonna do all that. We gonna keep cutting, and normally for each one that I do, each bow that I make, I put at least 10 in my bow. So I'll just keep rolling it out to the same size and cutting it. And I got 3 already. And we just want that's 4. Don't make me lose count by running my mouth. Okay, and there we go with 5. So because I got so many already on my lap, we're going to go with what we have. Okay, so I would like to come back with what I had before and just make sure, as you can see, it went over a little bit. So anything extra, we're not losing them but a couple pennies by cutting these little pieces off. Nothing but a couple pennies, y'all, because this mesh, like I said, this one was on $1.75. I can get a lot of bows out of that, okay? So I'm showing you about 5 different methods of these tools that you can make your baskets decorative. I can't even say the word. Decorative. There we go. I'm trying to make your baskets decorative. Why is it so hard for me to say that word? Okay, so I go from being tongue-tied to can't even say a word, y'all. I'm sorry about that. But look, I'm just trying to get the point out that these is very simple, very cheap, very easy bows. We have our ribbons that we can get from Burden & Burden that's already pre-made. But, you know, this just brings the baskets out a little bit more, you know, to my opinion. Alright, so what I do is I just take my mesh, and I'll make sure you can see the whole thing. Come on now. Alright, let me just prop this camera up one more time. Y'all, I got too much going on. I'm sorry, y'all. As y'all know, I'm making this video right at crunch time for Valentine Day. Valentine Day is Monday. Today is Tuesday. So I'm finishing up my last touches of the baskets that I have left, so I can get out there tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and sell some more baskets. Alright. So I just wanted to bring this video to y'all, because I've been saying I was going to make this video for the longest, because I had it on my baskets and people were saying those are cute. So, talking too much. Alright, so these things are sticky. We take a sheet, and what I do is I go my first piece here, I bend it back. Okay? I bend that back, and I want at least, so I'm going to go down with it. I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to go down again. So, I want one top piece, two, my folded piece, and then three. So, once I go back, forth, I end up with 1, 2, 3. Okay? And I end up with just these on the bottom. But, once again, I want at least 1, go down, 2, go down again. I want at least 3. And that just give it, as you can see, that gives it this line kind of look, okay? You don't have to fold it that many times. You can just do a, let me show you. You could just do a fold, boom, bam, boom. It still give you that line look, but I like each and every one of mine to be the same. So I got my top, okay, and then I give me a fold, go down, and then I fold it again, and then boom, I just click it together. Okay? And I watched videos before trying to get these, and I was like, what is, I just couldn't get it right. But that's it. All we're doing is, and I'm taking my hand, pushing it to my other hand to give me a little fold, going down with it, folding again. And I just make sure whatever my first fold is, it's small enough to be able to catch those other folds that I want. And excuse my nail, y'all. I've been doing so much. My nails are long. But I have not went to get my nails done. I've been working these baskets. I ain't got time for be popping and hitting. Because when I get my nails did, I use acrylic. So, yeah, and they will pop. And I had got hurt so bad back in December. I just said I was going to do without nails for a second. Because there we go. Yeah, so, but I am going to get them done tomorrow because I'm finna get out of here this Friday. So, once we've done that, and I don't want this to keep catching, so I'm going to move it to the side. And I'm going to keep this in my hand, but I'm going to take and just one pinch, and then my last one, I need to pinch that last one to give me that last fold. Okay, and then I'm just gonna push it with my other one and pinch them together. And that's cute already to me. Now imagine when I get done with this, and I put about 10. When I get done with this, and I put a little heart there, and then I might come back with the stickers. Ooh, come back with the stickers, put 1 or 2. These bows be looking like some money, and if I wasn't running my mouth so much and just getting straight to it, this a bow that you can make in under 1 minute. This is a quick bow. Did I say 1 minute? Under 3-4 minutes, okay? Because maybe 5 minutes, because you do have to cut 10 of these out, okay? So I'm gonna just try to keep talking and going at the same time. But yeah, and sometimes I'm not doing it on the table. I'm sitting in my chair looking at TV, and I can do it on my leg. But I just make sure my left hand, because I'm right-handed, is always keeping these pinched together. And it's finna make a pretty bow. Now, right now, at this point, if I wanted to, when I did those two, I would have started mixing in pink. And that can give me a two-tone bow. And that's what I should do instead of giving you just a one-color bow. Let me just hurry up and do this one, and then I'll do that one next. Because I have another method. This method I'm showing you right here is just a one that you can do with your hand. I have another one where you're going to make like a pom-pom bow. You can do that with a DVD player or even that green measuring board that they have at Dollar Tree. And this is not hard at all, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm taking one hand and making these folds. And I can say, yeah, I have done it a few times, so it may be quicker. It may look easier. I mean, harder than it seems, you know, because I did it a few times. But even, I'm just saying, like, this is not something that I've been done. I just started doing that this Valentine's Day. So I've caught on this quick. It's not hard to do at all. It's quite simple, easy. I mean, once you sat there, if you sit and cut a whole roll, you can easily make so many bows at a time. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pinching it together because my other hand is tied up. Now, if you wanted, you could have took your pipe cleaner and wrapped it. Let's just say when I first started, I could have took this, wrapped it one time, okay? And let me just show you this, because I don't see a lot of people doing this. I can take it and wrap it one time, and my hand is basically free. So if I wanted to, on each one that I do, I'm going to sit this down. Each one that I do, I can come back and just pull another piece if I had to have both of my hands clear. Everybody's hands not that good to sit there and pinch all that time. So what you would do is just like I did. I put my wire. These things get stuck together one more time. I put my wire in the center. As you can see, I just pinched a little bit in the back. And now all I got to do each time. Me and this thing finna fight. Let me just move this out the way. Right, coming over here. Alright, so I'm just going to take now that it's already stuck together and just boom. And now if I wanted to again, because my wire is so long, I can just take, go around, and now I can sit it down again. And nothing is going wrong with my bow. My bow is still being cute. But I had to realize, like if I wanted my mama to help me, I mean, I can multitask and do certain things. I don't have any. Some people have arthritis. Some people are doing this and a little bit older. Everybody can't sit and pinch that long, sitting there pinching, holding on to this tool. So I did want to just show you how you can do it without having to sit there and hold on to it. Because every time you come back and put it on, all you have to do is just come back around and wrap it again. And once this gets short and you have so much more tool to do, all you would have to do is just pinch it. Okay? Now you have a longer piece of tool and you can keep going as long as you want to make more. Just keep wrapping it around and around and around. And I know everybody don't have to do that, but like I said, my mom sitting there pinching, and I mean, I'm gripping it really tight for some reason. I mean, you can loosen up, but I have the, you know, something in me just have it while I'm sitting just pinching hard as I can, and that will tense up your thumb. It honestly will tense up your thumb. So this may be a better method for you if you're making a whole bunch of bows. Of course, this may be the smartest thing to do. You would definitely have to get these because as you can see, they twist really, really easy. Okay, so back to it. Let's see how many we have so far. I'm gonna do a few more and we'll be done with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna put 2 more on this one, And then we'll be good to go for this bow that we're making, okay? And then I have the other ones I'm going to show you. You can easily measure if you don't have a measuring board. You could take a DVD if you don't have that thing from Dollar Tree. I find ways to make stuff happen with what I have. I don't like, because I will procrastinate. So in some cases where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get that thing, then I'll do it. Then tomorrow would come and I have something else to do. So I like to just find stuff in the house to get stuff done versus putting it off to tomorrow. That's something I don't like to do. I always find a way to make stuff happen with what I have. And that's one of the good advantages you would have by watching this channel, because I make stuff happen. You don't have to have a lot of tech and geek stuff to get stuff done. Alright, so that is it. Now, had I not taken this, I'm gonna put another one, because when it's time for me to tie my bow to the back of my baskets, I need this pipe, because I'm gonna take this and I have it like this, and I can tie it to the pipe that's already on my basket. Alright. Somewhere I went wrong. One side is longer than the other one a little bit. Let's see. Alright. Do y'all see that? That is cute. And it's just this one right here. It slipped. Let's see. Let me unloosen that. And it's easy, just unloosen it. It's that last one that I put on. There we go. And I just pulled them up. Fixed it easily. And here we go. Twist it again. Alright. There we go. Okay. So there we go. There go our little bow. Now we're going to put this in the center. I have my glue gun already heated up. And I just pick what side I want to be the top, what side I want to be the bottom. I think I'm going to go with this side for my bottom. And I'm going to take it out the camera for a second, y'all, because I want to look at it and make sure that's going to be my bottom. Yep, that's going to be my bottom. Look at it one more time. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Took my glue, stuck it to the center, and I'm just pushing down firmly. Alright. I have a small pack of sticky hearts, and you can just take them and stick them wherever you please within your bow. You don't want to overdo it. You just want a few just to make it a little cuter. You definitely don't want to overdo it. Make it look tacky. So I'm just going to put it about 4 ways within my bow. 1, 2, 3, and 1 down here at the bottom. Alright, and maybe 1 more on the side. 1 more on the side, and that's going to be it. Alright. Now, once you see this, well, in the beginning of the video, you saw this on the basket. Oops, let me put some more glue here. And I feel like my glue is a little bit too hot. Yeah, I need to let it sit for a while. So I'm just going to hold this. But, that's our bow. We could take a bigger heart if we wanted, which I have another pack over there, and just put a little big heart on it in the corner maybe. And then that's gonna be it. And these are sticky, so once you do it, you can press directly to your finger and it'll just make it stick. And there we go. But watch how pretty this gonna be on that basket, y'all. And that's all it took. Alright. But that's it. So all we did, we take 10. We cut as many as we want. If we doing them in bulk, we sat here and we cut them and then we pinch them together. Boom. If we have problems with our fingers, all we do is stick the pipe cleaners on it, and we good to go. There go our first completed bow. The next bow I'm gonna show you is fairly simple. Let me get that started while this sit there and dry. Okay. The next one we're gonna be making, we can do the same thing we did, and I've already cut it, so I don't have this video be too long for y'all. So, alright, so this next bow, I'm gonna, first you would take it out, roll it as long as you want it to be, because what we're gonna do here, and what I can tell you is I have, let me just get it back even. These you don't want to pre-cut and move to the side. As you can see, these being so much thinner, when you move them, they will get out of place. And for this bow, this pom-pom that we're gonna make, we want it to be completely even because of what we're gonna do. Not completely even, it can be off a little bit, but we're gonna go with what we got right here. Alright, I hope this tutorial is not too long for y'all. I did want to fast forward through it because just that voice over and fast forwarding it through it, you may not catch on to everything that I'm trying to show you. Okay, it looked like in a second I'm going to end up just go ahead and re-cutting some pieces. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is, once I've cut it out to the length that I want, and which I cut this out to 15, and we're going to, so this is 15 inches. I need one more piece to come over, y'all. I'm sorry. One more piece to come over. And if you hear a little noise in the background, I'm sorry. My kids are up doing a little movement in the kitchen. So I do apologize about that background noise if it's that you hear. Alright, so now once we got it all together like we want it, we're going to fold over, and then we're going to flip it around, fold to that same size, and I folded a little bit too big. Alright, we're going to fold to that same size, flip it over, fold it again. All you're doing, and as you can see I have two folds, all you're doing is getting another fold. Now if I wanted to, I can go this way, but for some reason if I do that, my bow be off a little bit. So I want all my folds to end up the same way, so I'm just going folding back and forth, flipping it, folding back and forth. And this is wider than I'm normally doing, but it'll be okay. As you can see, all I'm doing, once I've did me a fold on this side, once I flip it over, I lay it down, flip it, and there gonna be a fold. My fold that I just made right here. Flip it back over again, and this gonna be my last fold. Once I've done that fold, as you can see, there go my bow. Coin, come on with the noise. Okay, so there we go. That's my fold. I do use these for everything. I'm using red because it's Valentine Day. If I'm doing balloons or something like that, I try to go with whatever color I got going on. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to pinch it. As you can see, it's straight now. I'm just pushing it in, pinching it. Once I pinch it enough, I'm going to go ahead and give me a little twist. And boom, that's it. Alright. So now that I've done that, all I'm doing now is every one that I have in here on both sides, I'm going to pull it apart. So, this is my first one. I'm taking it and I'm just pulling it apart. Alright. Go back over here to my second one. And I'm just pulling it apart. And then you can see how it look now, but wait till I get through pulling it apart, y'all. It is so cute. And then I take my little pink or glitter heart, whatever it is, and then I stick it in the middle, and it just make a really cute palm bow. And this can be done for a kid's basket or adult basket or whatever kind of basket you want. Now, I have this one for my $25, $35 baskets. Those bigger ones, like the one I just made, I will use those on my $50, $75 baskets. So, because I use a smaller basket for my cheaper baskets, they are smaller. Or when I'm using my glass basket, my glass ideas, I use this because it's small. Yeah, putting this on one of those big baskets for $50 or $75, I don't know about that. I mean, it works. I got one on one now, but I'm giving it to a kid. It's a $35 basket, but at the same time, it's still cute. And these layers are so thin, you just want to make sure that you are pulling only one and not two. You want to do each one individually, so it give you a big fluff. Alright, we almost through, y'all. Hope this tutorial is not too long for y'all. I hope you are liking these bows that I'm making that enhance those Valentine Day gifts. And I hate it's going to be kind of a long video. I could have did this a little bit shorter, but I wanted to give y'all all the details on these bows, because you can find videos out there that can show you, but for some reason it may not end up being what they had it like, because they didn't explain how to do it that well. So I am definitely hoping that you all understand how I'm trying to explain how to get these bows done. Alright, so we have fluffed out our bow, as you can see. We fluffed out our bow, and if you saw the, well, you saw the video because I started off with it. That was our completed bow, fluffed out and on that basket. So we can choose to put whatever kind of piece we want in the inside. It can be pink, it can be red, it can be, I'm gonna go with red because the one you saw in the beginning of the video. I gotta change out my glue stick. But the one you saw in the beginning of the video, and I'm bootleg, I will, because my glue gun is still hot, I will take my scissors and push this out until I get up and go get another glue stick. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get up and get another glue stick, y'all. But I'm not going to make y'all wait until I get up and go get one. But there we go. Now I don't drop the heart. Okay. Put that in the center. Trying to see where our top going to be. There we go. Okay, there we go. Our completed little palm bow, which is very cute. Very cute little decorative palm bow. Pom-pom bow. I think that looks so cute on those baskets, y'all. Alright, so it looked like this video for this one was about 7 minutes long, and I just wanted to keep them all in one video. I could have broke it down for you. So far we are up to these two. And I actually have about 2 more bows I want to show y'all. I have this one. This one that I made. It's cute. I used this mesh, and then I just started the bow. So I want to try to get all of that in this video. Okay. I have this one, which you see on the basket, one similar to it in the beginning. This one is very easy. I'm gonna just show y'all this one next because it's easy. So you would take your and normally you would have to find the ones that has the little Y at the top. It's not really Y, but they're very thick. And let me see as this go. Alright, so this next video, I'm just cutting about 4 inches. If that much. It's no really, once I pull it out and it rolls around my hand, it gets about right here on my hand, That's how I'm able to get the right size every time. All right, so I'm gonna cut 8 of these. 2, 4, 5, 6. And like I said, you can just have it when it wrap around your hand at a certain place. You know, that's every time, that's when you're gonna stop. All right, so with this, another kid bow idea. As you can see, I like this one because it rolls up. These are not thick enough to roll up like that. You'll be able to tell if it can by the way that it is. It's more wiry, kind of wiry than other bows. So this one is simple. I'm just taking it and I'm rolling it up, and then I'm pinching it together. And as I just told y'all, if y'all don't have that pinch, y'all can use a pipe cleaner and just go ahead and hold it together. Yeah, I like these because for the kids, like even for Easter, it's simple. So I have ordered the same kind in a longer roll, so that my bows, when I make them for Easter, they'll be a lot longer. Because these right here, if I can look at them, this what it is from Craft Thread. They the 6-inch, so they only 6-inch tall. I wanted about a 10-inch tall decorative mesh bow. So yeah, I ordered a 10-inch tall one, and that way my bows will go out a little bit longer for Easter. Because I am gonna do the same thing for Easter. So I have rolled, this is my last one, 8 of them together. And this is a very simple, easy bow. Long as you have that wiry mesh, decorative mesh, you know it's wiry. Okay, so now I've done that. Take one of my things again, scrunch it together. And I like to make sure it's a little even if I can. That way, once I go to tie it on the, wherever I'm tying it to, my basket or whatever it is, as you see, all I would have to do is clamp it around there and twist and go. What I should have did, as you notice, and which I'm going to just go back in. What I did is, you can see it's all pink on one side, all purple on the other side. I'm just going to go in between here and mix up that purple and pink. And that's all it took for me to do is just twist it a couple times. So it won't be so much pink on one side and so much purple on the other one. That's all it took for me to do. And I'm going to go ahead and put my wire back on here. And then once I put whatever centerpiece I want on it, that's it. That's it. And it looks really cute on kids' baskets. There's no way to flush this out. It's very wiry. You can maneuver it around to get all your pieces showing or make it look fuller. Make sure they're pushed up. But other than that, that's basically it. Now I'm going to go in and add my centerpiece. And I always just check and see which one look better first. That's not gonna go. So more than likely I need to use my pink one. And y'all know these is at Dollar Tree, a 6-pack. And yeah, this definitely goes with it. Alright, that's our bow. And as you can see, I just move it around if needed to make it look full. But it's already gonna look full because we're using 10. That's it, y'all. That only took about 4 to 5 minutes, if that long. But that's our bow on a kid basket. It's gonna be really, really cute. But that's it, y'all. That's all it took. A few minutes to make this cute decorative bow to go on the basket. And for a kid or Easter or something like that, even for an adult, that's still cute. That's a cute basket and a bow. It doesn't work well with the red, and it also doesn't work well with these little hearts I got. Oh, yes it do. Let me retract that statement. It goes right along with that. That is so cute. If my glue, I got my glue stick. I went and refilled my glue stick, but now I gotta heat my gun back up because this thing gets so hot I have to cut it off. And because I'm working on one battery, my other battery is in my work bag. I'll take it out and put it on the charge if it start going dead, because it be so hot it'll sit there for a long time and still be heated. But that's it. That's our completed bow. We're gonna go with this one instead. That is really cute, and wait till you see it on the basket. All right, so we do have another one that we're gonna do, and this is the method where I'm showing you how to do it with a DVD. So you have a DVD, and if you saw me lately, you can tell I ain't been using this video. I sure haven't. But we take our DVD, and this is for people that don't have, even if you do have a mat, this is just a lot easier to make this. So what I do is I start off at my bottom, and boom, I start off at the bottom, and then I just keep going. And I'm trying to hold my bottom tight on the other side right here. I'm holding it tight so that when I pull down, and let me go up some. Okay? It clinks together. I don't want too many wrinkles in it. Okay? So try to pull a little tight when you go around for the second. That's the second time. So every time we get back to the front, that's our third time. That's how we calculate how many times we're going. We're not calculating the back. Okay? We're doing over the front. That's our fourth time. And we want to just keep this lined up pretty neat if we can. Come on, Leo. Alright? And now we're back to the front. That's our fifth time. And we want to do this 8 times. So we on 5. 1 second, y'all. Little Leah went off of her YouTube, and she want to start back playing the game. Here you go. All right. So we was at 5. And we go at 6. So every time we see that front, that's our other one. I don't count for the back. We at 7. And now we at 8. And we're going to cut this off. Pull it out the DVD. And we're going to shrink this down. And boom. There we go. A whole nother bow. Now, it was a piece that we had. We can take that piece and we can go around it. That was the piece that we had left out from the beginning. Right here. We'll take that piece and we'll just take it neatly. As you can see, I have it all straight up, and then I'm just going around it. And then what I would do then is hot glue it in the back. Okay? You can also leave it in the front, glue it, because you're going to put something over it anyway. But there go another bow. And we'll use let's try our red one with this one, y'all. First, I'm going to try the red glitter. Because why do I like glitter on everything? It's cute, but it's not giving. Let's try that rose. I don't know which one we gonna use for this one. Let's see. That's alright. That's alright. But I got something even better. I got a clear diamond I'm gonna try putting on here and see how that works. But As you can see, this is going to be a cute bow. Once you oh, I'm sorry, I left out this part, y'all. As we have that wrapped around, we do have to put our wire on here, our pipe cleaner, to go ahead so that when we get to our basket, we have a way to tie it. And we'll just take it and tie it right around whatever we're tying it around. But that's that completed bow. We can take and decorate it however we want to decorate it. Now, had I had some and even the pink, I mean the red would work, but I don't like that red on red. So if we had another little color we can use, let's try this color, like some little diamonds or studs, which I do have some, but I'm not gonna go there. That would be really cute to just add some little studs. So you can decorate this once you're done making it however you want to decorate it, okay? However you want to decorate it. You can do diamonds, little bows, and then once I put that on there, I'm gonna glue it in a second. That's cute. The little heart's not giving because they not going well on this red. So I'm gonna stick them right back on the paper. But yeah, if it was something, some color that you had, some diamonds, some glitter, silver, something like that. Oh, that's cute. I'm just trying some stuff out. But yeah, it just take, you know, just have some little stickers sent by when you're making these, so that whatever you choose to start decorating your stuff with, once you're done doing your bows, all you have to do is just put it together. I even have little stuff like this. I have from Dollar Tree. It wouldn't work. Oh, it probably would, but I think that'll be overdoing it, putting those on the bows. But that go with that. I just put a little heart on the other side. This one had to be glued down. So once I put that on there and then glue this on there. Uh-oh. What y'all think? I'm trying to come up with some good ideas for y'all. And I'm showing you the easiest way to make them. But once you're done making them, all you got to do is decorate them. Decorate them however you want to decorate them. Make them look cute. Whatever you want to do. But let's see. How many bows I showed y'all? And I'm just trying to see. But yeah, I'm just trying to see how that would look. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to glue that on there, and then you'll see it on the basket that I put in the video earlier. All these bows going on little baskets. All right, so I think that's it, y'all. I showed y'all the one that we do. Nope, it is. It's just one more. And I know y'all like, oh my goodness. But I hope y'all not like that. I hope y'all are entertained the whole time. Not even entertained, but just learning something. And it's not like too long for y'all. So let's do this. We gonna finish this up once our glue stick get heated, but that's definitely cute. Definitely cute. I'll leave these two down here, and then I'll put another love stick at the top, and that's gonna be it, y'all. And that's gonna be a cute bow, easy bow. As you can see, it didn't take no time. I didn't get all technical with it. As you seen, as I was wrapping, some pieces went off to the side, and I just kept wrapping. Well, every time I got to my face, I counted. Got to my face and counted. Boom. All we doing is flipping it. And that's how quick and easy that bow was made. That bow was made pretty quick just using that. The other bows, as you know, you cut them out to what you want. And then you can do that bow where you flip in, flip out, flip in, flip out. And that gave us our pom-pom bow. And then we have the one where we cut all our lines. And then we squeeze it together, hold in one hand until we get 10 of them together. And that's what got our first bow. So yeah, I have another one that I can show y'all. Let's do that one right quick. Well, we gonna make it two-tone. Let's make it two-tone. So I have my whites and I have my pinks. So I'm gonna start off with my pinks. We're gonna do our same old fold, pinch, fold, pinch, and fold one more time. Gonna do our same fold And it just give us that fold look right there. Okay. Then I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll do a white. There we go. Now I come with my white. And I hope y'all don't hear little Leah, she looking at Paw Patrol. Hopefully y'all don't hear her thing in the background. I hope it ain't too noisy. I try to make these as professional as I can with the best camera and stuff like that, and not noises. But it seems like I'm telling you, every time I start trying to make a video, here comes some baby with the phone. And she be stuck up under me like glue when I'm in the house. So y'all hear little thing, don't even worry about it. So we have our two in the middle, and then we have the one on the outside. It's kind of cute already, y'all. And then I'm just going 2, 2, 2, 2. So I already have one on each side of the white, and I'm gonna go back and do the same exact thing. One on white, a white on both sides. And I try to make sure I keep them even. So when I push it into my hand, I try to make sure I keep them even. And that goes to, you know, how you cut them too. They can be a little off. As you can see, one, you can't really tell. This one, if you can see, this one is a little bit shorter than those. But once they all come in and are combined together, you can't really tell. And this video is seeming to be a little bit long, so the last one that I want to show y'all, I may need to make it in another video. And that one is where I make it out of the ribbon. I have the ribbon, and I'm making a pretty nice bow with my hand. Alright, so we got 2 on both sides. We got 1, 2, and then I take this one and put it on the other side. And long as you squeezing in the middle, once you've made your little thingy, your little curves, it's not gonna come loose. Now that's actually really all that we need. I put one more pink on each side just to make it a little bit full. But so far we've only used 2, 4, 6 pieces. I'm gonna put 2 more on here, and that's gonna be it for this one. 2 more on each end of the pink, and that's gonna be it. So I put one on that side, put one on the other side, and that'll be it for that. And then we can take, I would say we'll take a pink ribbon. That's not right. These things, no, they stick together. Alright, y'all. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go off this video. I hope you have learned some good ideas for your bows, for your baskets, or a bow for anything that you want to use it for. I mean, you can basically use this bow for anything. And it's cute. It is cute. Let me go ahead and tie it down. And then we'll put a centerpiece. And that was only 8, y'all. I only used 8 pieces. I used one on both ends of one color. And I used 2, 2, 2. So we had the 1 pink, then 2 white, then 2 pink, then 2 white, and then the 1 pink on the end. That's all that it took. If I see where I have some pieces, as you can see right here. Let me get it where you can see it. Okay, you see that? If you have any uneven pieces like that, you just take it and cut it off. That's a little bit better, as you can see. That little piece right there. Any rigid edges, you can just take and clip it off. And it's not going to fit your bow. But there we go with that one. And our centerpiece can be the pink. It's gonna be our pink. Let me move this out the way. I can make these all night, y'all. I really can. So boom, there we go. There go a pink one. If we wanted to, we can put some more stuff on the ends. If we wanted to, like if we had some light pink stickers or some diamonds, you can actually take this and glue diamonds onto these things too. I have little diamonds in there. I would probably just do one, and I don't have it right here with me, so I would do one and you'll see it in the video. I'll put it in the beginning of the video. So the one that you see with the diamonds, that's all that it took, y'all. And that's it. That's so simple. There go your bows. Once you take this and put it on whatever you want to wrap it on, tie it to it, and boom, you good to go. All right, y'all. I sure hope this video wasn't too long for y'all. I hope y'all learned some good ideas, and it was very detailed for y'all to know how to make these bows. But I'm gonna let y'all go now. The other two bows, I make that in another tutorial because this was pretty lengthy. But other than that, you all, I am enjoying making these videos. I have a lot more videos to make. I have my bears on the table, as you can see. I'm pushing the rest of those videos out next. But thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you'll like this video. If you have any suggestions or comments, just leave them down below. I hope this video wasn't too all over the place for you all. Like I said, today is Tuesday and I gotta get out of here, so I'm trying to get these videos in for you all. They may be a little, I don't know, how can I say, rough filmed or talked through. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, y'all, and y'all enjoyed the video. But yeah, I'm on crunch time now, y'all. Today is Tuesday. We only got a few more days to go, so I am trying to get these baskets out as quick as I can, while also showing you all some tutorials at the same time. So I hope you all enjoy this video.